Good morning, I'm Kalia.
I'm Ibrahima.
And welcome to AM Central. And now here's today's announcements.
Good.
Any students that want to go on the Black College Tour, see Miss Cheers in the library.
Come and see The Winter's Tale at Central on November 8th and 9th.
And now here's a word from our sponsor.
Chef Poindexter, STCC, 1989.
Jamil Earl Poindexter, STCC, 1993.
Jamil left high school in the 10th grade, got his GED.
It takes a little while to learn how to be a student again.
Allowed me to get my associate's degree and then transfer to a four-year school.
I ultimately went to Harvard Law School.
Georgetown. Being able to go to STCC, transfer to great law schools was an inspiration.
You need a path to Harvard, and this is the path.
But those are kind of the long-term impacts that I think that we ought to be concerned about. Again, are really the impact on our human habitat, our way of life. It destroys our homes, it destroys our businesses, our livelihood.
Increasing number of hurricanes that's happening right now has a big effect on our coastal regions because it increases the water level, so it means like our land is sinking. So when our lands are sinking, so it means like less places for the people.
My name is Sydney Ferry, and I want to talk to you about how coloring can be, or is a form of meditation, how it relieves people of stress, frustration, and even anger. When people think about coloring, they usually think about how childish it is or how it does nothing to help relax them. Well, coloring is a childish thing to do, but it is also an adult activity. It allows people to unplug from technology, to avoid the bright screen of a phone or any device, but there are coloring games on devices. It is also an easy hobby. You can take it anywhere with only a few pages of designs and a few coloring utensils.
In my opinion, I think that coloring helps because it is something that we do as an activity or a mindless activity that helps us take our mind off of the stressors of the day. I think that one other important thing is that we have associations. We make associations. Coloring is one of those things that we just find enjoyable as children, and so taking time out and doing that as an adult allows us to kind of step away from the stresses of the day and do something that we just have fond associations with from our childhoods. So I think that there are a few important things about it: just the relaxation, the mindlessness of it. So much times in a day, we're just so busy thinking about all the complicated things we're thinking about. And it's just one of those enjoyable tasks where we don't really have to think quite as much. And then the last thing is that it just allows us to be bored. And in this digital age, there aren't a lot of opportunities for us to be bored. Whenever we start feeling bored, we get frustrated. But I think that it's an essential part to just give our brains an opportunity to relax and not process so much information. And so coloring is a good distraction from all the stimulation that we get throughout the day.
There are also different types of coloring books for children and adults. There are more high quality of paper, complicated designs, and a wider selection of them for adults. For kids, there are less themes and not so wide selections to choose from. Coloring is similar to what you would achieve through meditation because coloring allows people to switch off our brains from thoughts and let us focus on the thing that is happening. It's about attention to detail. You are so focused on one thing that you don't realize that you are so stressed or worried about something else because you were focused on something else that is much more calming and relaxing.
now, Central.
Have a good day.